Yeah, it's the
Yeah,
same
but
thing
we
as
still won it though.
stealing.
It's not. It's not the same thing.
It is. When I go over to somebody else's land and I take it from them, I'm stealing the land.
No, you
It
didn't.
doesn't
You
matter if
conquered
I
it. You
use
won the
force.
land.
It's
It does
property.
matter.
It's
Same
property.
It
thing.
does matter.
If I
No,
take
it's not the same
property,
thing.
okay, what's the difference? If I take
It's
property
not.
of yours, right? If I take
Basically, you
property,
gain
what would that be
control.
considered? Stealing, right?
You gain control. No, you gain
No,
control
no,
or
it would
mastery
be
over a
considered
challenge
stealing.
or obstacle.
If I go
You
over and
conquered it.
hold on, can I explain? If I go over and I rob somebody, I stole from them, right? I took property that was theirs and I now claiming it as my own. That's stealing. It doesn't matter what the property is. It could be land. I could take your watch. I could take money. I could take your house. It's stealing. All of it's stealing. And that's just semantics. I mean, I don't know. Conquering doesn't make it any less violent or more violent
Conquering
than stealing.
conquering is just a formal word for stealing. They're
Yeah,
both
it's a
the same thing. They overlap in like colonization, but
mm,
I guess the two words
Colonizing is the
separately
end,
aren't the exact
is
same.
the second step of conquering. By the way, conquering is the taking of the land. Colonizing is where they actually implant themselves within the land and
Yeah, I
don't just like
realize that. I'm
pill it.
Yeah,
saying in
That's
the
the difference
context
between
of
pillage and
colonization, the two
conquering.
words overlap in definition. So they're essentially the same thing,
but
is
at
what
the
I'm
end of
saying.
the day, like people had literally have been conquering lands all over the world. That doesn't make it okay. I agree with that, but at the same time, that's just how it is. This is how it was.
all right, I guess.
But
Like
do you guys think that all the illegals coming into the country is a good thing?
no,
The illegals,
I
no.
don't. I
Why
mean,
do you
they
think that?
generate a lot of money. I don't
How
really
much money
care.
do they generate? How much
Let's
money do
look
they
it up.
generate? Making point always with the left side. They always say you can't be an illegal on stolen land. It's not stolen
Yeah.
land.
I mean,
Wait,
I
so
mean, it
it
what's
is
kind of is
stolen,
the
though. That's
but
the thing.
but
Wait,
it's.
Bibby, are you against
Okay,
ICE?
okay. Can I ask you
Yes.
something? Do you know the entire history
Why?
of the Indians and what they were doing before?
I don't know. I
What?
just think that
They were taking it from each other. They
I
were actually
mean,
taking
okay.
it from each other.
it doesn't. That's not like a justification for people to go over
Right, like
and do the
what?
same thing. It's
Well, what's
not
the
like,
difference
oh
then?
well,
If
you
you
guys were just doing it anyway. It's not like I can't go over and
no, what's
steal
the
from
difference
you and
then?
then be like,
I'd
well,
actually like to ask.
you guys were just stealing from each other anyway. I'm just another cog in the wheel. I'm
No,
like,
no, I'd actually like to ask. What's the difference between them doing it and when what's the name Columbus did it? What's the difference?
the difference is that you wiped out 90% of their population, of a
Democrats actually did
continent's
it.
population, two continents population,
Two constant. No, no, no. So there's a difference
South
between the
America and
Spaniards and
then
the
North
Europeans that
America.
came in. No,
Huh?
no. So there's a difference between what the Spaniards and the Europeans did.
I mean, Spaniards
Two
are
different scenarios.
Europeans, but
No, technically yes, but no. There's did separate actions. Two different empires.
yeah. Which empires are you talking about? The Spanish and the
The
U.S. or the
UK
British?
Empire, which was Christopher Columbus was a part of the UK Empire. He was actually a part of a company to explore new lands, which they thought they originally came into India, and that's where the word Indian comes from, even though they're not Indian. But the Spaniards were exploring land which they wanted, for which they were, I believe they were trying to, I forgot what land they were trying to find.
I think it was like a
But
passage to
they're
Asia. That's why they called them Indians.
Yeah, they were trying to find a passage to Asia, and there was a big argument. There's a big thing where UK, Spaniards, and Portugals basically were trying to find new land to conquer. Whoever's against ice, can I ask you something?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, sure. You can ask me
All
something.
right, all right. Do you guys know the name of Kayla Hamilton?
No,
No.
No.
Or here's a better one. Ruby Garcia,
No.
Lisbeth Medina,
no,
Rachel
no,
Morin,
Mm-mm.
no.
Lincoln
Never
Riley.
heard of him.
Never
Can you
heard
name
of
some
Lincoln
of them?
Riley,
anybody.
yes.
Never
Lincoln
heard of them?
Riley,
Never heard
yes.
of him.
Mm-mm.
No,
No.
I heard
Never heard
about
of them?
Lincoln
You should
Riley.
look it up.
No, I did. I did.
Why?
Lincoln Riley, I did.
You should
Why?
look them
Why?
up.
Why? Why should we look it
I
up?
know Lake and Riley, yeah.
Who are these people? Why are they
Her
relevant to
cave
me?
got caved in from an illegal
Who-
immigrant. All of those
Okay.
women
And you
I
think
just
Yeah.
illegal
named
And then you
criminals
can
should
look
be
up
Let,
like,
who
deported?
got
hold
attacked
on.
by
hold
illegals.
on, hold on,
Why?
let me
She's
speak.
Hold on.
against
Hold
ICE
on.
and
Hold
thinks
on. Hold on,
illegal
bro.
criminals should
Let
be
me
deported.
speak. Please. want to say one thing to the Joni guy. You brought up
What's up?
those names to point out how illegal immigration is bad, right? But what if I bring up some names too about people ICE killed unjustifiably?
Go.
You would
No,
say,
bring me a name.
well,
Bring me a
those are
name. I would love to hear a name. I'd actually
well
do love
just
to
the
hear a name.
recent shooting.
That wasn't unjustified. It was self-defense. We've already went
Oh
through
my
this.
god.
How was it
Yes,
self-defense?
that was.
Because the vehicle,
They
the vehicle
ran
made
to
contact
the
with the
the
ICE
vehicle hit
agent.
him.
She like
The vehicle made
ICE
contact
agent,
with the
but she
ICE
didn't,
agent. It
bro.
is confirmed.
Yeah.
The vehicle made contact with the ICE agent. I seen multiple
I
footages of it.
I don't think if a vehicle touches you, you should blast
Right, that's what I
off.
said.
No,
So she
this is-
I don't think
how
you
does
should
anybody
blast
heard
off
this
Jimmy
already?
Neutron.
Well, I
By the
think me personally,
I'm
I
gonna
don't think
change the
that you
map,
should
by the
just
way.
disobey orders. If someone tells you to get out the car and it's
I
not, you wanna
don't
go
think
anyway.
that's a good reason to blast off on somebody.
Well, I agree with
So
that.
how
You
about
know.
how about